Hi, my name is Lobsang Wangdu. I'm with the YoWangdu.com. I would like to show you how to make Thukpa Gyathuk. Basically, I'm gonna show you how to make the broth. You need bony beef and a little bit green onion and then beef bouillon and then soy sauce, Emma, which is a Szechuan pepper. We also call peppercorn, and also this taste is a little nummy. If you don't like the nummy stuff, shouldn't put too much. Also, if you don't like, you don't have to put it. This is optional. This is a beef chuck rib. I'm using it today. So you can use any kind of bony meat. I'm using for 2 people 1¼ pounds. So also doesn't matter. You don't have to have an exact measurement. You can put as much as you want or a little as you want. Sometimes I use oxtail. Oxtail makes really good broth. Also I use any other kind of bony meat. So it doesn't matter. Cutting the meat. So basically you don't have to make small piece. I'm just gonna leave just 4 pieces. Each has 2 ribs kind of thing. So this should do it. Now I'm gonna cook the soup. First I'm gonna put the meat in the pot. I'm using kind of deepish pot. I'm in a pressure cooker. So you can use kind of deep pot because I wanna cook long time. And I'm gonna put the Emma, quarter teaspoon of Emma. Normally I grounded the Emma, but when I make this kind of soup, I don't ground the Emma. Then I'm gonna put the bouillon, 1 teaspoon of a bouillon. That gives you the flavor. Now I'm gonna put the soy sauce. I'm using 1 tablespoon. Now I'm going to put 5 cups of water. First time I'm going to turn on the heat really high, then until boil the soup. And then I'm going to turn down really low to simmer about 2 hours. Normally Tibetans cook all day. They say, if you cook the longer, soup gets better. So I'm gonna just cook in 2 hours. Also, you can cook this like maybe if you are really in a hurry, you can do like 30 to 40 minutes also. I'm gonna keep like this 2 more hours. I'm using ½ pound of ground beef and then 9 ounces of green beans and then 1 tablespoon of ginger, 2 cloves of garlic, and a half onion and 1 tomato, kind of medium size. Then I'll use this whole wheat spaghetti noodles. So I'm gonna use I think like 6 ounces for 2 people. The spaghetti noodles are perfect for this soup. Don't use the fat noodles. I'm using whole wheat spaghetti noodles, but you can use other noodles as you like. And also you need salt, and I'm gonna use like 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And also I'm gonna use a little bit of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. That's all you need. Now I'm preparing green beans. So you have to do like this because I want to take out the strings from the beans. So basically you can do beginning and end like this if there's string. This one doesn't have very much string. I'm preparing the green beans, so I cut slanted like this. Now I'm going to chop the garlics. Now I'm chopping the ginger. You have to really chop really tiny like as garlic. So you need as small as you can chop. I chop pretty small piece of onion. Now I'm gonna cut the tomato. I'm using medium sized tomato. Tomato you can chop fairly small. I mean, you don't have to be the size precisely. So just whatever you like, you can chop. This is a green onion for the soup. So always I cut this bottom part like this. And then this one I cut kind of this shape. Okay, now I'm gonna cook the spaghetti. I'm using 5 cups of water. Water is boiling, so I'm putting the spaghetti. I'm using 6 ounces of spaghetti. Next step is I'm going to cook garlic, ginger, onion, and ground beef. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of oil. Now I'm going to cook, fry the garlic and ginger and onion. Basically we're going to stir fry until it gets brownish about this onion and garlic ginger. So now I'm going to add medium-sized tomato. After I put the tomato, I cook another 3 minutes. So now I'm going to add the ground beef. I'm going to cook the ground beef until it gets brown, maybe 5 to 8 minutes. I'm going to add half tablespoons of soy sauce. Also I added quarter teaspoon of salt. Now I'll cook the meat on 5 minutes on a high heat. Now I'm going to turn down for medium. Now I'm pretty much finished the cooking meat. So now I'm going to add the green beans. I'm going to cook the beans on high. Another maybe like 4 to 5 minutes. I'm going to drain the water. Now I'm going to add a little bit of oil. Maybe half teaspoon oil. I just add it like this. Like this. So this is, one stick the noodles together. Now I'm going to put the noodle. Basically, you can kind of judge like this. Like this. Then I'm going to add inside with meat and green beans. Like this much. And then I'm going to put a little bit of green onion here and in the soup. Then I'm going to put like this. We're going to put a little like this. Then you can put as much as you want soup or less as you want. So I'm gonna leave here, and it looks like this. The soup's right here, and all the meat is down there. This is the final result of the Thukpa Gyathuk. Please leave us a comment, and I really appreciate for your feedback. Thank you. Let's see how it tastes. Very tasty.